For the record, I'm still gonna play Apex like every day. I'm only gonna talk about this one time. About 3 years ago, I wanna say, I tried playing competitive for like a couple months with Blur and Keon, and I quit for basically the same reasons I quit this time. It's just not as fun as playing ranked on stream. What brings me the most like amount of happiness in my life is just like playing ranked and like talking to chat and just like having a good time, like playing with my best friends. Playing competitive was like taking away from that. What was enjoyable about going to LAN was like the fact that it happened. So like while it was actually going on, I wasn't really having fun, like, or enjoying like being there. I quite frankly wanted to go home. I was ready to go home. But obviously like what I got out of it was like insane, you know, like, you know, people recognition, you know, the day after LAN, like when I was talking to everybody and stuff like that, that was awesome. But for me, like, quite frankly, being there like on the stage was like not very enjoyable. And the longer I played competitive, the less and less I enjoyed it. But at the beginning, we were doing so insanely well that it's hard to quit. I'm not enjoying it, but I'm like getting so much out of it and I'm doing so well that I feel like obligated to keep going. As that went on and on and on, it got to a point where it started impacting like my ability to play. So like as I had less and less fun, I got worse and worse and worse. And so it kind of just like kept compounding over and over and over again until now we're at a point where I suck and also don't enjoy it. So now there's actually no reason to play. It's also not fair to my teammates. So like Panders and Xerath, like I think if I kept playing at the rate I'm going, like I would probably still make LAN like almost every time, stuff like that. I don't want it to be a chore, you know, and that's really what it felt like, because there's a lot of times that like we had to play scrims or we had to play in a tournament or we had to play this. And at first, like when we were first playing, like during Raleigh and like a couple months after, I mean, we were winning like every single tournament. Like we were fucking farming. Like we won one tournament by like 40 points. Like it was insane. And even back then, like I didn't really want to play. So like before Split 1 even happened, I tried to quit multiple times, but I just got like convinced by my manager to keep playing because like, I mean, obviously like I'm doing so well, like it's hard to quit, you know, like it's hard for me to be able to justify it to myself, even if I don't enjoy it. In terms of streaming and stuff like that, I should be able to stream more. I can do more things I actually enjoy. Obviously, I'm very blessed to have the opportunity to do the thing that I love doing the most and make a living out of it. Doing the content creation side is something I enjoy so much more. So any time that gets taken away from that, where I'm forced to do things that I don't want to do, it's pretty annoying, and which is normal. I mean, you do things you don't want to do every single day. But when it comes to playing competitive, if you don't want to be there, you won't do well. A lot of people are saying like, oh, well, you're just upset that you lost and you know, you rage quit, yada, yada, yada. I wanted to wait a couple weeks before I gave the announcement, but LCQ is in 4 days and Panders and Xerath needed time to find a teammate. So I felt like it was better if you heard it from me, because it would get out eventually. So rather than, you know, I didn't just like lose and get mad and upset. It's something I've wanted to do for a while. I tried to quit multiple times and I got convinced to keep playing. But now we're at the point where I've just decided that I can't be convinced anymore. With that being said, I still am very grateful that I was able to play. The opportunities that FURIA gave me in Panders and Xerath. Genuinely, like Raleigh, for example, that was one of the best times of my life. I'm very grateful for everyone and stuff like that. To sum it up, I guess, like a TLDR is that there are other things in my life that make me more happy, and it's not fair to my teammates or the people that support me that they expect me to give it my absolute all, and I'm not able to give it to them in competitive. That would be the TLDR. I probably won't come back to competitive. I'll probably just play ranked with my friends and have a good time and talk to chat and all this stuff.
Almost cracked. Goodbye. I'm leaving this shit, bro.
I killed one, bro. Hell.
Yeah,
They have to come down to me, so. Oh my god!
But hey, I'm super excited because this is the first team that I'm properly, fully joining since being with TSM. It's pretty special to me.